Hi guys, welcome to your Study Cave channel. In this video, I would like to talk about importance of mental health during lockdown. During this time, where there is so much focus on physical health, it's important not to forget about our mental health. With all the changes happening while we overcome this pandemic, it's quite normal and easy to feel overwhelmed, anxious, and stressed. Social distancing can lead to fewer personal interactions, which can lead to higher percentile of people falling under stress and anxiety and may not really overcome that. It might be exhausting for the people with anxiety not to worry about, because that might be impossible for them to take this pandemic situation since they were not prepared or mentally rehearsed for this. Well, this is quite really common for the people with anxiety. The one very close symptom between both coronavirus and anxiety is the breathing issue. Long study research indicates that there is a close relation between indicators such as unemployment, mental health, and suicide. There is a peak and valley response in our nervous system when we face the trauma. World Health Organization has reported in 2018 about India's mental health. To put it in perspective, 1 in 20 Indians suffer from depression. 0.9% of our population has a high risk of suicide. There are only 0.3 psychiatrists per 1 lakh people in India. Only 0.06% of our budget is allocated to mental illness. In a huge populated country like India with 135 crores of population, 6.5% people are suffering with mental illness in health. 6.5% literally is 8.5 crore. This is a general figure when things are normal and not pandemic. We can figure out that India has a mental health crisis. We can say massive mental crisis.
Modern kind of anxiety is because it's been 37 days to put 1.3 billion people into lockdown without adequate preparation. For example, getting people back to their homes or ensuring people to buy necessary food, medicines, etc. People are avoiding each other as if the other people, the other human being is a living bomb and about to infect others. Secondly, the stress of uncertainty. Every morning we wake up to new set of restrictions, new set of policies and change of restrictions. Therefore, one doesn't even know what tomorrow will bring. This is something very stressful to human mind, not knowing what will happen the next day. For people with pre-existing conditions, there can be a spike in anxiety, stress and fear of what's going to happen next and about falling ill in this pandemic. For parents with children below the age of 13, may be hard to navigate them or to keep them engaged with something or really make them understand what the situation outside is.
India is going good with a good move to keep people in lockdown to avoid the spread of coronavirus. It's really not an easy task to take care of 1.3 billion people during this pandemic. But of course, this has psychological implications for people. Although we have short-term problems like detachment from others, separation from families, loss of freedom, loss of routine, lack of access to basic supplies, financial losses. We need to remember that it's gonna last for a short-term period of life, hence lessen your worries.
Actually for me, if everything went normal, I would have hold my degree, preparing for the competitive exams and be able to attend those exams by the end of this month. But the situation turned this butt into big villain and introduced COVID-19 to the world. The entire world is struck by this virus and made it stop it for a little while. The virus mainly made the students stuck at one point. Usually, the students can hold the pressure until a certain period. That too, it can hold up to his last exam. After that, he gets relaxed. But now, due to increase of lockdown, the rescheduling of the exams, building pressure on students day by day, the stress is taking its highest place. With all this given scenario, the depression is creeping under the man and making it more worse.
I'm a photographer. I recently started my photography company with 7 members employees, and all my employees were relying on me for their financial support. Being in a lockdown more than a month, I was thinking more about my employees and their families, like how they're gonna survive. And this gave me a lot of stress, and I'm so depressed.
There are some of my friends and colleagues sharing their trauma during pandemic situation. Let us discuss about mental symptoms for stress. Excessive worry, inability to concentrate, and inability to focus on one thing. How to manage stress and depression. Training our mind to do the things to manage better. Talking to family members. Watching entertainment. Playing games. Reading storybooks. In the same way, we need to manage physical health better to manage mental health. Home exercises, meditative exercises like yoga, maintaining good and hygiene sleep for 8 to 9 hours. Depression is slightly different from anxiety because it is an unhappy or sad mood. Forcibly distracting yourself from sitting alone and engaging in works helps better. Never panic and self-medicate yourself. Always seek a proper medical consultation in case of emergency. Stay informed and not overloaded. Hearing anything that causes anxiety, fear-inducing news online can impact mental health. Concentrating on and controlling your breathing is scientifically proven way to stay calm. Keeping stress level at minimum is really important for a self-care. Eating a balanced meal and loading up with snacks but not junk food also helps to maintain health. Doing creative activities like creative writing, drawing or dancing also helps you to stay positive. Now, all of us are hooked up to the screen all the day. Phones, iPads, laptops and any gadget. Lying on the bed or crouched in the chairs for several hours results in poor body posture, and excessive screen time can have many negative effects. We ourselves must take a lead to avoid long exposure to screens and crouch ourselves to bad postures. Instead, engage ourselves creatively and spend a productive time.
Don't put your consciousness on problems or problem elevating situations. Make your mind free for at least 2 days. Just give it a try and see the results, see the betterment of yourself from the 3rd day. Spend your quality of time on the things you love to do or the things you always wanted to do but couldn't due to lack of time. The third and very important point is never ever indulge yourself in a negative environment.
So guys, if you like the information in this video, please give it a big thumbs up, do share and subscribe for further videos.